Me specifically, no. I don't think it was overt. I think it was kind of, there was this subtext kind of, I don't know, just this overall feeling that maybe you were a little second class. There's definitely was just there's major chauvinism there, and it's hard for me to think. How long has it been? 20 years. To think of specific incidents. But just the overall feeling there was that you were there as as a part of the school, but I never felt like necessarily a part of the school as a community. I would say there was probably some time for the guys there to adapt while we were there, but 4 years really isn't that long when there's how many years of tradition behind, an all-male school. I feel like in class too, and I think I was probably a different person then, and when I entered there, I had a great bit of confidence coming from where I'd come from, high school, and I think when I entered there, my confidence level dropped immensely because of just having the whole situation of being in class with guys and maybe not feeling like you were always their equal. Not that you weren't, but maybe the professors, not all professors, but there are some of the professors that have been there for a long time, who maybe were not as open either to the women coming in. My take is not always going to be the academic one, because I was not extremely academic when I was there, aside from being Maria's class. That was the only class that I really enjoyed when I was there. All the drinking clubs were male drinking clubs that were this big deal when they would have these initiations. I just thought was kind of weird to me. Like, I may not be the best person to talk to because I didn't have the best experience there, to be honest. And it may be because of that environment. It just wasn't the kind of environment that I would thrive in. When they introduced the sororities, it did enable us to get to know some of the guys from fraternities we may not have otherwise met. I think that they definitely made an effort to mix the two, the fraternities and the sororities, as new as they were. By the time I was a senior, my great friends were mostly, a good bit of them were male. So I think within our class, that probably, as we progressed up, that was starting to become eliminated more. So maybe it was more of a feeling from the more of the higher classes above us. But even within that, I mean, our friends would talk about the girls from the other schools, and that was like kind of, it's just, I don't know, it's a little demeaning to me, the way they would look at women from the other schools just as a female, more as objects, what they call them, road cheese. That's like probably a major thing that sticks out to me. It's just that whole aspect of this other group of women that were there strictly as objects.